everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. I just wanted to touch base about the first few assignments that are due. First of all, do not forget about the affirmation form. So remember, go under the Getting Started tab and where it says Getting Started, pay attention to every item in this folder. So you're going to want to make sure you click here. You're going to make sure you submit your course affirmation form by Friday, September 2nd. I think only a few of you have submitted so far. So don't forget about this because you will be dropped if I don't have that by September 2nd. So that's your first task whenever you get around to working on this class. I know y'all are busy. And then your next task is to introduce yourself on Flipgrid. So again, just your name, your current job, your ideal teaching job, and two-way choice can be built into assignments for your students. Okay, so this will be due also September 2nd. Okay, again, if you're struggling, about some of the icons or something like that, you might want to watch this recording from a past semester. And then also under the Getting Started module, remember there's the how to submit the affirmation page and other assignments. So if you are uncertain how to submit your affirmation page, just take a few minutes and watch this video. I think it'll be pretty clear for you what you need to do. But I know if this is your first time, you're like, oh, I don't even know how to submit an assignment. So just watch this. Remember the calendar is right here, and then the syllabus and the syllabus review video are up here. So I wanted to take just a couple seconds and talk about so after you do these two assignments, right? After this is your first most important one. So after you do that, and then after you introduce yourself on Flipgrid, you can start looking at Module A and then Module B. Remember the calendar. Which of course we have to rotate, magnify existence. It's fine. I'm not bitter. It's cool. So module A isn't due. I mean, we have a while before module A is due, and then module B, and then again in October it gets a little more back to back to back, and kind of in November as well. So maybe, at the end of the semester, you might say, oh, we don't need this much time at the beginning of the semester. And that is something I will definitely, consider and change if it would work better for all of you, or for the future students, not for you because you're already taking this. So, but again, module A, module B, I'm going to do the video for the assignments for module A and B right now for both assignments. Neither of them, to be honest, are particularly challenging. So I don't think you'll have too many questions, but I just want to walk you through it just to make sure you are clear with what I'm looking for module A and module B. Okay, but again, getting started, start here, don't forget. All right, then you already have access to module A and module B. They are both open for you. So if you click on module A, it tells you when it's due. And then here's chapter 1 and chapter 2. Again, remember there's a PowerPoint and then there's PowerPoint with sound. Again, up to you how you want to interact, with the content. If you just want to look at the PowerPoint and look at the textbook, that's fine. If you want to look at the textbook, but then you also want, kind of some more, a little more detailed than just a PowerPoint slide, just watch this one with the sound. Again, the PowerPoints themselves are the same. I just add sound to where it says chapter whatever PowerPoint with sound. Okay, so module A is chapters 1 and chapters 2, or chapter, you know what I mean, 1 and 2. So again, there's your PowerPoint assigned, and this one is the only one that has just a little bit of additional information. All right, and then let me just show you, I'll get back to the assignment, hold on. And then module B is chapter 3, again, same thing, PowerPoint with sound. And then chapter 4, PowerPoint and PowerPoint with sound. All right, so let's talk about the assignment. So going back to module A, here's the assignments for module A. For each module, remember, you will only choose one assignment. 2 assignments will be posted, and you will choose one. See, I'm building in choice for y'all. But you can't take that as your answer for Flipgrid. You have to be original. All right, so module A, choose one. You're going to answer one question that you will post into the discussion board. So if you click right here, okay, here are your 2 options. Module A, what skills must a special educator have? And module A, I should say, how will you make parents feel like they are partners in the IEP process? Okay, so think about it, and some of these answers might be from your own experiences, or from more than just a textbook, right? I think all of you are out in schools in some capacity now. Some of you might even have your own students, who have disabilities. And so maybe you can talk about how you were a partner. And of course, you do not have to share if you don't want to. If you do have a student, kind of quote in special ed, even though it's not a place. But, so you're going to choose one of these. Then what you'll do, you'll click on whichever one you choose. You'll go here and click right there. You say open. I know it's kind of a lot. And then you will create a thread. So make sure you create your own thread. Okay, don't just respond to somebody. I mean, you're welcome to make a response to somebody else, but that's not required. So when you're posting your own answer, whether it's this question right here or this one, just create your own thread. Okay, so open, doop, and then create thread. Okay, so again, you can certainly respond to somebody else's if you're like, oh, that's a really great idea, but you don't have, that's not a requirement. But when you make your thread, just go here to create your own, okay? Because otherwise it gets lost and that will not be beneficial for you. All right, so that's Module A. Again, you're going to choose just one. What skills must a special educator have, or how will you make parents feel like they are partners in the IEP process? Again, you'll click here, open, and then create thread. All right, so that's Module A. So again, everything you need for Module A is here, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and then your assignment options, okay, right there. And then Module B is Chapters 3 and 4. I know I just said that, but that's okay. So you're going to work through Chapter 3 and Chapter 4, looking at the textbook, looking at the PowerPoints, using PowerPoint, looking at the PowerPoint with sound if you so choose. And then your assignments for Module B, you will click right here, okay? And again, you will choose one. This module is just watching a video and then answering some questions about the video that you choose. So you'll click here. Again, I know it's a lot of folders. I hear y'all. But again, I tried to make it as organized as possible. So here's the assignment. Remember that little icon means it's an assignment. So the Chapter 3, which is this one, all right, where it says right here. So video station rotation, differentiating instruction to reach all students. This video goes with the first set of questions above. So if you choose to watch this video, you will answer these questions that say Chapter 3, okay? If you choose to watch this video, what is inclusion? This video goes with the second set of questions right here, Chapter 4. Okay, so for example, I'm going to show you what the questions look like. This is Chapter 3. So again, if you choose Chapter 3, you will choose the top video. Let me enable editing because of course you can't see it because that would just be too easy. All right, so this is, I don't know how to get rid of that little, so there's a little box on mine. I don't know how to get rid of it, but that's all right. Oh, look, I got rid of it. Okay, so Chapter 3, video case activity. So after viewing the video, answer the following questions. You may need to think beyond just what you saw in the video. So just 2 questions, right? Based on watching the video, what are your ideas for differentiating instruction for diverse learners when teaching written expression specifically? And then how can differentiated instruction be used in teaching reading? Again, use the video, and you also might need to think beyond just the video. All right, so that is kind of the Chapter 3 option. Let me show you the Chapter 4 option. So remember, video, station rotation, okay, differentiating, Chapter 3, Chapter 3. If you choose this one, what is inclusion? Here are your questions for that. Hold on. All right, so here's your here are your questions for Chapter 4. Again, just 2 questions based upon what you read in the chapter, or read, either one. Do you find the classroom profile within this video to be an effective inclusion classroom? Give some specific examples of its effectiveness or lack of effectiveness. And your answer may be different for different parts of the video, right? So I actually just showed a video in my undergrad class, and in the first 2 minutes, it's not an inclusive classroom. And then in the last minute, it is. So we stopped at different parts and we said, okay, is this inclusion? Is this not inclusion? Give me some examples. Okay, so don't just say yes or no. Give some specific examples. Okay, tell me why you think it is effective inclusion or why it is not. And then your second question, how can an educational therapist help students with learning disabilities and related disabilities? How can educational therapists, teacher aides, as they're called in the video, hinder students with LD and related disabilities? And we just talked about that in the same video that I showed in my undergrad class. Okay, so pretty straightforward, right? So both in both cases, there's just 2 questions for whichever video you choose. So again, this video goes with Chapter 3 questions. This video goes with Chapter 4 questions. And remember, you will Click right there. So again, you can access chapter 3 or chapter 4 right here. Then you will save it. You will type it into your Word document, save it, and then you will click submit. Okay, so that is it for modules. Oh boy, modules A and B. Hold on, it's getting a little crazy. All right, so your first task, again, if you have not already done so, you want to go to the Getting Started tab, make sure you submit your affirmation form. Again, here's your little icon. Click right here, it'll pull up the affirmation form. Or you can also click right there, you'll fill it out, you'll save it, and then you will upload it or submit it. So that's the first task that, and I know there are a few of you who have done this, but if you have not done this, just don't forget about it, okay? We still have some time, but I don't want to be chasing you down next Thursday. And then you're going to introduce yourself on Flipgrid. Once you have done those 2 assignments, you can move into Module A. Again, work through Module A. Choose one discussion post, right? Just one. So you're either going to choose this one or you're going to choose this one. Okay, and then you have some time, a good amount of time before Module B. And again, you will work through the chapters and then choose one video, either this one and answer these questions, or this one and answer these questions. Okay, I think that's it. I will work on getting Module C posted. Again, especially because I know October kind of gets back to back to back with assignments. So I will get that posted within the next, little bit of time. I mean, not like tomorrow, because you don't need it right now. So I think that's it for now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope y'all are having a great week. It's almost the weekend, so enjoy yourselves, and I'll be back later.